was dying to be alive back then. She was buying time until the big surprise, when the temporary comfort of the night crashed into the light under the sun. How could she know life was meant to be fun? So she fought 100 wars until the other guy won. And she'll find her peace in the heart of all, in the heart of one, under the sun. When the light gets big, the lies get small, and it feels like hell until you let go of all you thought you knew, all you thought was wrong with you. Honey, there's nothing wrong with you. Love's will be done, 'cause the time has come under the sun. Under the sun.
It is I. This is the voice that is a representative of the field, of your consciousness, of all that is. Some of you are most certainly breaking through the barriers now, the perceived barriers, for in actuality there are no barriers except those of your choosing. Whatever flavor of distraction you are drawn to engage your consciousness. Now, what the channel heard in her ecstatic state before these words is nothing else matters. This is all. This is the connection to your fullness. Everything else dissolves or disappears in such a state. Now, you may ask, how does one live their life on earth in this constant bliss, ecstasy? One does not. One transcends it. And then we come to the next elusive statement. If one transcends it, how does one live individually? This is what you will unravel and discover when you choose to remember your natural state. We are not speaking of some grand, elusive state of being that is far, far away. We are speaking of your natural state, and we have been for many years in this timing and through this human. The barriers are real within your own perceptions. They are easily constructed. They are easily made a cornerstone of this false reality. You have been agreeing to this for centuries, millennia. And this timing is up, as you say. And there is a passageway, there is a doorway that we have spoken of from many different angles. But the ones who are absolutely convinced that the false reality is what is real, and that those who hear this voice, those same individuals, will hear this voice and say, that is the false reality. The one where you can achieve and enjoy this experience of oneness and yet continue to live a human life on planet Earth without leaving your physical body. That they would consider to be fantasy, all the while residing within a fantastical world of distraction, disempowerment, pain, and limitation. If you step back for a moment and ask the question, why would I keep agreeing to limitation? Why would I keep surrendering to this reality that continues to discredit my own power, my own voice, my own connection to the Absolute? Why would this be? Because it has worked all this time, and it has taken you to a place of being very near this closing of the doorway or the window that opens into fully reconnecting with the truth of who you are. And it is all done through your feeling nature. So if you are confused about why humanity would choose to go further into limitation, explore. You may, on an individual level or group level, how willing are these humans to feel? How much has this emotional intelligence been, or the valuing of it, and the actual emotional intelligence, how has it been programmed out of your consciousness? How have you given it away? How have you devalued it? That is the connection to your original source creator. When we use the term original, we are pointing you to your actual creator source, not the one that was given to you in this reality. That one is for the purposes of control. Now, because it was given a name, God, does not mean humans haven't had benevolent experiences and used that term God to describe it, which makes this increasingly confusing at this stage of the game, literally the game. So we prefer to use different terms, lesser known terms, so as to avoid that level of confusion and control. So, how would you even know whether to trust this voice or the current voices, let us say, in your political arena, your religious institutions? Why would you trust this? The only reason to trust and move forward to connect with and align with something or attune to something is because you can feel the truth. If you cannot feel, then you cannot feel the truth. And if you cannot feel the truth, you will go with the choice that others encourage you to choose, or the choice from a place of fear. If you can feel love. And if you can feel love, you will know which direction your original source creator is. Your body will tell you this. Your body has also been judged as useless. This is not true. Your body is a key factor in your awakening and reorienting to your cosmic state. You are cosmic beings. You are multi-dimensional beings. Yes, these are buzzwords, but we want you to feel that. Whatever we are saying through this human, we ask you to feel it, not think it, for that is what has gotten you into this state of frozen consciousness, frozen in fear. You have other choices. And those choices you must feel out. If you are not willing to value your own feminine nature, no matter your gender, if you are not able to value this, then the choices have already been made for you. So, as you are guided into more uncomfortable circumstances because you trusted something that you thought was the right decision and people to guide you, then this is how you will awaken to the truth. Or at this crossroads, you may say, I do not understand a lot of what this voice is saying to me, but I'd like to know the truth directly. I'd like to know my source directly. Guide me now. I'm willing to feel my way to my Creator, to my natural state once again. This is all that is required, is a consistent showing up in this way, to ask for the truth sincerely, and then follow the guidance. If you are not inclined to practice the steps that have been given through this human, perhaps there is another that resonates with you along these lines. Or if no one's voice, existing voice now resonates, then at least show up directly with your original source creator and ask to heal the emotions, ask to heal the emotional body, ask to heal your heart and all of the misunderstandings that have come to land here in your heart through your ancestral lineage. You bring this to the fire, the purifying fire, with humility and trust, and you will be guided. Or instead of acceptance of your power, your freedom, your intelligence, your universal connection to all, you may choose acceptance of more limitation because you are trusting in separation, further separation from your source. As we have been saying, this is a very important time crossroads in your current life and reality. If there is any feeling, hesitation within you about accepting this reality that you are within, if you feel maybe you are ignoring all the glaring signs around you of where this is headed, if you feel one iota of doubt about moving into this further closed system, then practice the presence, practice showing up with your heart, practice the tools that were given to unravel your feeling nature, to find that light within you. You will receive evidence, validation in your body for what the truth feels like. You will need to know what the truth feels like. It truly is up to you. You are always loved. Always. we will either continue meeting and growing and expanding, or we will meet at a distant time and place from your perspective. And we will send messages again. We love you. Good day.
She didn't have to leave.